Hello, this is Goku for Simone, and I'm here to talk about the season finale of Terra Nova. I know that it finished a couple days ago, but I want to get my thoughts out about Terra Nova, how it ended, and now I do want to let you know that there will be spoilers. It's going to be general spoilers. I will be getting into specific things that were explained in the finale, but if you want to watch it, go ahead. This is not, I will have a little bit in the very beginning, and I will let you know when spoilers are coming, to let you know if I recommend the show or if I don't recommend the show. But after that, if you don't want spoilers, turn it off. I will let you know if I do recommend it. So let's get into the video proper. First off, do I recommend this show? Absolutely. The first episode, people have said it was kind of a little slow. I kind of agree with that. I think to really test to see if you like the show, watch 3 episodes. I think by 3 episodes, you'll know if you like it or you don't. I think this is a really strong show, and I think this has strong possibilities of being one of the great shows if it's renewed. I will get into that later on in the video. But I do highly recommend this show. The CG dinosaurs aren't great, but when they do them well, they are great. The characters do get more likable throughout the show. There is drama. And it all wraps up in a nice little package by the end of the season. So even if this is the end of the show, at least we did get a nice little closure episode. That's pretty much all I can say, spoiler free. So now I'm going to get into my thoughts of the season, spoiler filled. So let me begin. This show, throughout the entire show, dealt with a lot of things that are quite interesting, I think. The going to the past idea I thought was really cool. Now, a lot of people, I've actually have a friend of mine who basically did not watch this show because he saw, oh, there's Jeeps and they have technology, but they're trying to save humanity. Okay, that's a dumb idea. There's nothing they could have done. And I have talked about it in a previous video, and I will talk about it, that the whole premise of the show's storyline is flawed just by the basis of it alone. The whole idea of these guys are going to come to pillage this land, and we're going to fight it because we don't want this to become Earth. Well, there would be hundreds of years separated from this world actually being pillaged, to where none of these people would be alive. And there's certainly nothing you can do to stop it if it's going to happen, because you're going to be long dead when it's really at risk to happen. But at least this was cool, and at least you did get a few things. I mean, the end fight scenes were really cool, and I did like it. And the final episode was great. The season finale was probably the best episode of this season. And that's cool. The final episode going out with a bang. Now, unfortunately, that means that we had a lot of episodes that weren't as good leading up to the finale, so a lot of people might judge their opinion based on that. But I will get into the finale later on. Okay, the show has a lot of characters and a lot of things it deals with. I did like the kid later on when he wants to get his girlfriend here and he's willing to even betray his family to do it. That really does show, to me, that does show kind of a strong character, because he cares about somebody, that he's willing to do whatever is necessary to get it done. Even screw over his family and his colony. It's bad, but also we get his girlfriend, or his lady friend, whatever you want to call it. It's not his girlfriend, but the lady friend that he meets right when he gets to Terra Nova, the woman that's been there. I don't know their names, pretty much any name except for Sharon, which is the male character. It's his last name, but that's what everyone calls him. So sorry if I don't refer to people as their names. But I'm too lazy to look it up. But she betrayed everybody to protect her mother. And I know you might not think this is, but I think it was interesting, and I think how they dealt with it was pretty good. And that the fact she could do this because she was highly trusted among everybody, and she was pretty much the last person anyone suspected was a traitor. That was pretty good, and I thought that was really good. And I do like how the leader of the colony, I can't think of his name, and the betrayer, actually, how the relationship grows or de-evolves, whatever you want to call it, at the end, where he doesn't even want to talk to her anymore because she screwed over the colony. That to me was quite interesting. The show as a whole, the dinosaurs don't look particularly brilliant, and they don't kill a lot from what I've read. I really didn't notice it. I've only seen every episode once, but it didn't bother me. It was still fun. It's still going back to the past. And the one big thing that I really dealt with in the one thing I dealt with in one of my previous videos when I'm talking about an idea I had, they kind of dealt with in the finale, where you see a stern of a boat, or you see a bow, like basically a thing that goes on a boat, on a ship, like it's a statue type-esque thing. They show one of those, and that really got me thinking and going, wow, this is going to be interesting. And the Badlands has another portal, apparently. I'm hoping that we find out that in the Badlands is actually a colony of people that have been there for thousands of years. That would, or hundreds of years, that would be interesting, and see how they've evolved, because they would be primitive compared to our technology. They would be 1800s, so their evolution and their technology would be vastly different from what we have. And I hope there's still some alive. This really gets me hoping. And it's the entire world, so there's vast possibilities that they could travel to other parts of the world and really explore it and really figure out what's out there. Now let me talk about the elephant in the room. I talked about how I like this show and the possibilities of a possible season 2 and a possible season 7. Yes. I think if the show continues, it could be a very long-running show. But the elephant in the room, and I talked about this early in the video, is the fact that it's probably going to get canceled. It didn't get the raters. Now, one thing I will tell you is that buy the DVDs. If you like this show and you want to see a season 2, buy the DVD box set. Don't buy it on sale. If you have the money, just go buy it. Spend the money, get this show, because if it does well in DVD, it probably will get a season 2. If they think they can sell enough on DVD, even viewership doesn't matter if they can sell it enough on DVD. If they have the money to do a season 2, they'll do it. Now, yes, ad revenue is really high, but this show does cost a lot of money, so watch it, but unfortunately you can't watch it anymore. You can watch the reruns, and watch the reruns when they come out. But DVD is something you can do. Go buy it on DVD. It's a way to really support the show, even though now it's no longer on TV for this season. This is the season finale. The last episode was. There will not be another episode this season. It's very common to do because networks do want to split the 2 times so they can have different shows. They can do different things. A lot of reality TV shows get picked up, start around this time, things like that, or end. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know a lot about that, but I'm just saying that go buy the DVDs. I hope it gets a season 2. There's a strong possibility, and on entertainmentweekly.com they have a little thing where they're talking about 6 things that season 2 needs to do. And they talk about strengthening the characters, showing less dinosaurs. That's a really good one. We see a lot of dinosaurs, but we never see dinosaurs get killed or things like that. And in the finale we do, but you don't really see it a lot before that. And I think it would be really interesting if they do show less dinosaurs. If you can't do the CG... Now, the effects are good for a TV show. Don't get me wrong. The effects are really good. People don't realize this is a TV show. This is not a movie. You can only do so much. This is still really unprecedentedly good, and they actually say that in their article, that what the effects are unprecedented. People call them bad. No, they're just not movie standards. But showing the less dinosaurs and really kind of getting it like right when you get that up close scene really quickly of a dinosaur in your face, that's a lot better than seeing the dinosaur walk around. And in this aspect, I do believe less is more. A lot of times I don't think less is more. In this regard, I think less is definitely more. And they give other things. And they also say Shannon is basically the highlight of the show, and I agree with that. He is vastly an interesting character. And I think because of the events of Season 1, I think in Season 2 he will be second in command, which really gets me wanting to see Season 2 now. So please, buy the DVDs, everybody. If I have the money, I will. Just buy the DVDs. Support this show. If you buy the DVDs, we might get a Season 2. We might still anyways. It hasn't been canceled yet, and I hope they give it another shot. I really do. This is Goku471. Please leave a comment or a video response. Tell me what you think. I would love to know what you guys think about this show. Do you think it should get a Season 2? Do you think it should be canceled? Did you think it was a good show? Did you think it was a bad show? Did you like the characterizations? And do you want to see less or more dinosaurs? Please leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time. YouTube.